The movie starts with a police chase happening in Thailand. The police are after a girl whom they successfully catch. During the investigation, it's revealed that the girl's name is Simran, and she has committed a murder. The police officer continues the investigation, and Simran narrates her story. She tells that 5 years ago, she had shifted to Bangkok with her husband, Sudhir, and their son. Both husband and wife, due to different cultural backgrounds, didn't make any unnecessary friendships and remained busy with their respective work while giving time to the family. One day, Simran goes for shopping, but it starts raining when she returns home. That's when she collides with someone, and her belongings scatter on the road, and the guy turns out to be her ex, Sunny. They are surprised to see each other. Sunny invites her to wait at his apartment until the rain stops. After a while, Simran goes to his apartment. Simran asks Sunny about his profession, and he tells her that he is a DJ at the Sunshine Club. She asks him when he arrived there, and he gets angry, saying why she doesn't directly ask when he got out of jail. Sunny gives her a towel, and she changes. While changing, Sunny looks at her, and it reminds her of her college days when she had beaten up some boys who were troubling Simran, which led her to jail. Simran uses his phone and calls Sudhir, telling him that she might get late due to the rain. Hearing this, Sunny becomes sad. The rain stops, and Simran leaves for home. At that moment, Sunny hands her an envelope. Simran reaches home and sees Sudhir searching for a file. She tries to talk to him, but he ignores her. This makes Simran angry, and she asks him why he married her if he's not interested in her. In response, Sudhir shouts at her, mentioning his first wife who was deceased, who was also Simran's elder sister and the real mother of Sudhir's son. Hearing this, Simran reminds him that she's not Sonia but Simran, and she storms off in anger. That night, unable to sleep, she opens an envelope given by Sunny, containing old photos and a CD. Looking at them, she reminisces about her old days. The CD has a number on it, which she dials secretly but disconnects in the middle. The next day, Simran calls Sunny from her office to check on him. Sunny invites her to his club, and she agrees to meet him. He picks her up on his bike, and they have a fun time like the old days. In the evening, Sudhir hurries Simran to get ready for a party, but she refuses to go. This leads to a heated argument between them, and Sudhir blames her for everything, stating that he married her only because she was Sonia's sister. Later, Simran reveals everything to Sunny about their marriage and breaks down. While Sunny tries to calm her down and attempts to kiss her, Simran stops him and leaves. After some time, she returns to get her file, but this time, Sunny grabs her and refuses to let her go despite Simran's resistance. After a while, Simran also starts reciprocating, and they both get romantic. While returning home, the same scenes keep replaying in Simran's mind. When she reaches home and goes to take a shower, Sudhir follows her. But as soon as he enters the shower and apologizes, Simran leaves from there. On the other hand, Simran and Sunny grow closer, and as their affair progresses, the distance between Sudhir and Simran also increases. One day, their son falls ill, and Sunny, having not met Simran for several days, calls her to ask why she hasn't come to meet him. Simran refuses to meet him because she needs to take care of her son. The next day, Sunny comes to her house and becomes friendly with her husband. Simran comes upstairs and realizes that he has come to be their tenant. Sudhir asks Simran to show Sunny the bathroom. As soon as they are alone, Sunny tries to kiss her and takes her inside a room. While they are kissing, a vase placed on the table falls, making a noise that alerts Sudhir downstairs. But before Sudhir can come up, Simran slips out of the room. Later, Simran calls Sunny and tells him that what happened today should not happen again. This makes Sunny angry, and he tells her that she only thinks about her child and husband, not about him. He tells her that nothing can stop anyone from loving him, not even Simran herself. During dinner, Sudhir informs Simran that he is going to India for 3 days for some work. On the other hand, Sudhir hires a detective to spy on Simran before going to Mumbai. Simran goes to drop her son at school, but Sunny arrives there and apologizes to her. They both end up in a restaurant, where the detective takes their pictures together. Simran gets so busy with Sunny that she forgets to pick up her son from school. At home, Simran regrets causing her son distress today and admits that it was lust that was keeping her away from her loved ones. She leaves with Sunny's envelope, and Sudhir arrives home in a taxi. She tells Sudhir that she is going out for some urgent work and takes his car, leaving him with the taxi. Just then, she sees Sunny with another girl and follows him to her apartment. The girl opens the gate, and Simran confronts her, realizing that she is Sunny's girlfriend. Sunny tries to force himself on Simran, but she fights back and ends up stabbing him with a knife in self-defense. The police officer listens to his story and laughs, telling him that he's claiming murder. Meanwhile, pointing to Sudhir seated on the other side, he says that Sudhir is claiming he committed the murder. Then, the police officer goes to listen to Sudhir's side of the story. Sudhir explains that the detective showed him some photos of Simran and Sunny, which changed his suspicions into certainty. As soon as Simran leaves Sunny's house, he goes there and asks him to stay away from Simran. Sunny invites him inside, where he sees Simran's photos scattered on the floor. Sunny offers him a drink and tells him that he can't stop meeting Simran. Hearing this, Sudhir leaves, but Sunny shows him his love madness and falsely accuses him of having an affair with Simran. This angers Sudhir, and he attacks Sunny. In the scuffle, Sunny dies, leaving Sudhir panicked. Sudhir lifts his body, wraps it in plastic, cleans the floor, and drives away in his car. Just then, he receives a call from Simran, who tells him that she has reached the party and is waiting for him. After a while, Sudhir also arrives at the party, where Simran and he enjoy themselves a bit. Upon returning home, Sudhir goes out to dispose of Sunny's body and buries it in the nearby forest. One day, while doing laundry, Simran finds the photos of her and Sunny's surveillance in the washing machine and hides them away. At that moment, the police arrive at Sudhir and Simran's house and question Sudhir based on the report filed by Sunny's girlfriend, Radhika. Simran, upon finding the photos, realizes that Sudhir might have something to do with Sunny's disappearance. In the office, Sudhir finds some photos in which he is burying Sunny. When Sudhir returns home at night, Simran tells him that the police had come asking about Sunny. Simran asks Sudhir if he had harmed Sunny. Angry, Sudhir slaps Simran and says that he should have killed Simran instead of him. After a while he calms down and sits quietly, when suddenly a bulldozer breaks his window. Sudhir notices the fallen plastic wrap in which he had wrapped Sunny's body. However, the body is missing. Sudhir runs towards the forest but cannot find the body. Then, they both plan to leave for Thailand before the police catch them. Simran stays in Thailand to withdraw money from her banks and first sends Sudhir and his son to India. Sudhir calls her, but hears the police siren in the background, and the story reaches its climax, reminiscent of a movie scene where Simran was arrested. In the present, Sudhir confesses the crime in front of the police officer and gets arrested. After a while, the police inspector suspects the whereabouts of the body and issues a search warrant. Because Sudhir had received some blackmail photos, he had sent some policemen to Sunny's girlfriend's house. Suddenly, Sunny enters Simran's house. While at the police station, it is revealed to the police through Radhika that Sunny had planned the entire situation, from starting an affair with Simran to instigating Sudhir for a fight. Sunny had already made this plan with Radhika's help. Sunny hoped that Sudhir would go to jail so that he could continue his relationship with Simran. Sunny was never killed, and Sudhir had buried him alive, but his girlfriend had rescued him, and he was alive. Simran escapes from Sunny at home, and Sudhir also runs away from the police station, with the police chasing him. Sunny catches Simran, but Sudhir arrives in time. There is a fight between them in the jungle amidst the rain. Sudhir succeeds in beating him, and Sunny leaves because he sees the love between them. Sunny then runs with a rake to attack Sudhir, but the police officer shoots him, arriving just in time. Sudhir and Simran are now safe and reunited, taking care of their son together.